Hey guys. Okay, sorry about that. So I will just continue the live stream from here. So, in the part 2 of the live stream, I was traveling to my original base. So I made it to my original base. That's where we are now. So I will go back and I will show you. So this is the calcite area. Um, so I have all three linked into the rail, linked into this one, and so forth. Now this is leading to my base. Now eventually, throughout sending stuff to the corporations, you will unlock a 3-to-1 rail, a 3 rail, and another type of rail. The 3 rail is amazing, perfect for efficiency. I love it. Now you'll unlock storage containers too, which I think are really cool, especially to have some ore on standby. Each storage container can hold up to 400 of each item. So I have it set up to store the calcite so that at any point, regardless if those are working or not, then I can still have access to calcite. This also helps with the wolfram and the titanium because there are points where you will need just the ore to craft stuff, just the ore to make building materials and stuff. So this helps out a lot, so you don't have to wait for it to refill. You can just be like, oh, I need more building materials, so let me go pull from storage, and I've got building material. So I've got all of them with the 3-to-1 linked into the smelter. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and activate drone. Now this you will be able to eventually unlock as well, which I think is really cool. So this is the drone for building, okay? Hold up. Yeah, we'll just stay like this. Okay, so you can only activate the drone if you are destroying stuff or you are building stuff. So it'll highlight, but that'll be perfect for me to point it out. So I have the smelter hooked in, and I've got how do I have this in it? So the smelter is linked into a furnace and a fabricator. Now, I can also send the bars straight from there into the storage compartment over here. Now, I can either choose to store that, or I can store whatever is made via the fabricator, and so forth. Now, with this, the furnace, I have a storage compartment set up here if I want to store the stuff, because that's going to be needed. And then I've got the rail to link into the orbit launchers. And then with this storage container, I've got linked to these in kind of like a square pattern. So it'll go from this storage container to this one, go to this one, then this one, and then once this fills up, this one will fill up, that one will fill up, and so forth. So with these 5 storage containers, I can hold 500 of whatever item I'm making, which will help out late game as well. So this is just for the calcite. Literally just for the calcite. Now, go ahead and drop out of the drone. Now, I do have a wolfram link. I have a rail going from the wolfram area to here because within okay, so within here, one of the items that I need to make, as you see, I've got 2 rails leading into this furnace to make which one is it? To make ceramics, I need wolfram powder and calcite sheets. So I'm gonna need the stuff from the fabricator to feed in, go over here to go ahead and go into here, because the fabricator creates the calcite sheets. So then I've got to send the calcite sheets over to here, and then the wolfram powder gets made through this furnace and then goes into here. So I've got those two that end up, currently it's making calcium powder, but I can have it set up to make the ceramics. Now from there, I have it set up for the storage and stuff. So I've got a bunch of ceramics ready to go in there. And if I want, I can just launch them too. So now that's just the calcite wolfram area. Now, here is the main base, which took me like 7 hours, I want to say, of like strategic building to get it set up. But I'm just gonna go middle here so I can have enough space to show you on the drone. So this, I think, came out amazing. Now, I have my habitat to keep me safe. I've got all of my orbital launchers, and I've got my machines. So, over there, just like in that other map that I showed you, I have the titanium excavators. I've got them linked into 3 storage containers, and then I also have it to where I can shoot it straight to the furnace, because some of the items you need the pure ore to make in the furnace. So I have a direct link if I need it. Now I've got yeah, that's the smelter. So I've got the smelter leading in here that links into the furnace and the fabricator. Same for this. Now this side is for the wolfram powder, well, the wolfram stuff. This side is for the titanium stuff. So I've got it all nice and organized. Then I've got some storage containers here in the middle to store the extra stuff. I think currently I've got it storing titanium rods and wolfram powder. So from here, I've got it set up that I've got the excavators for the wolfram, the excavators for the titanium, and I've got the 3 storage compartments of each, so I can come over here because these 2 ores create all the building materials. So I can have 2,400 ore in total, like 1,200 of each, and then from there it makes, I want to say, like, it makes in the 5 digits of building materials, so it gets you a lot. And of course I've got it set up to split onto each side. Now, as you can see, I've got the wolfram rail leading all the way to the calcite side. So this is my huge base area, which I'm gonna have to change up because of the fact I'm about to be unlocking more machines, and I'm gonna need more space for said machines. So I'm gonna have to change all of this around sometime soon. But for now, it works efficiently for what I need it. So this is just like an idea of how you can set up your base. So with that being said, I'm going to cut the video here. This is pretty much to sum up the live stream. I will start releasing videos soon. Hopefully I can find a new streaming platform to go ahead and actually stream the game without it crashing in the background. Because I have had problems with Streamlabs doing that. I don't know if it's my computer. I don't know if it's Streamlabs. I've done all the different settings on my computer and I still have it crashing. So I don't know. It's something with Streamlabs. Don't know. I will figure that out at another time, or I will find another live streaming platform. Until then, I will just record the videos, post them, and send them out to you guys. So, that is my base, that is my setup, and stay tuned for future videos of new adventures, because I still have... I still have all of this space to explore. So, there are a lot of adventures to come. Definitely stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video, every time I go live, and it just really helps me out. Stay tuned for more.